Well, howdy, folks. I'm going to sit here and babble, which I do anyway, but waiting for the. I started about 20 seconds early, but I'm going to wait till YouTube starts so I can pause it. So I'm not going to say anything of any kind of context. And we're there. Of course, I ended up with that. Gotta love YouTube. Skip ad. Skip trial. Good Lord on a stick. All right. Sorry. It's fun being live. All right, so we're here. I'm going to try to at least do one live a week, if not more. Trying to get back in the swing of things. So there's that. At any point, if you have a question and it's family friendly or comment, feel free to throw it out there. I don't have anybody on the panel to read them, so bear with me as I try to catch them in between cuts. And if I miss them, forgive me. All right, this pattern is available at woodenvisions.com, along with over 2,000 other ones. Hello, Shay. Yeah, I got to meet Shay last week, and she's 20 feet tall. I'm kidding. 30. Anyway, I forgot what the heck I was talking about. Oh, sponsored by Harnell Media. If you look up in the right-hand corner, that's Harnell Media. If you need a website done affordably, good communication, long work hours, and just overall good work and affordable, check out harneilmedia.com. That's done by Shaylee Morehouse, which is Midnight Scroller, and Steve Nealon. And you'll see both of them out in the chat, at least currently. Also sponsored by Wooden Teddy Bear. And they're a good group of folks. Been out there quite a while. And until further notice, if you read the ticker across the bottom, you can get 15% off Flying Dutchman brand only scroll saw blades. If you get less than a gross, and the gross is 12 dozen, 144 blades. If you get less than that, put Charles in the gift card / discount box. And if you get a gross or more, put Charles in the notes portion of the transaction. And that is at woodenteddybear.com. That's only available through me and only for Flying Dutchman blades. Alrighty then. Hello, Robin. All right. We're just going to get going after I'm out of practice here. Using a 22-inch Hegner. This is not the table that comes with it. I have a piece of plexiglass or Lexan, whatever you want to call it, over it because I got large projects. The table on a Hegner is about 9 by 17, and don't quote me on that. But yeah, for normal scrollers, that'll work. But I cut large pieces using number 5 flat-ended spirals by Flying Dutchman gotten from Wooden Teddy Bear. And I believe that's everything. We're stack cutting 2 pieces of 1/4-inch maple ply. And I don't know the dimensions of this piece, but it's probably about, well, if I had a tape measure, that would make way too much sense. All right, let's do the width. It's about 2 feet wide by about 22.5 inches tall. It looks, yeah, okay. So it's about 2 feet by 2 feet. If that matters to you. Alrighty then. Y'all bear with me if I miss any comments. There's nobody here to read them. But we are about to get started scrolling. I use spiral blades only because they cut in every direction. And that's all I've ever used. I tried a flat blade once, and we don't want to see that again, trust me. Well, some of y'all do. If you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider it by the end of this live stream. And if you do, click on the bell, click on the word all. You won't miss any any live streams or project videos. I very rarely do project videos, but I have been known to do them. Hello, Tom. Alrighty then. Now this is a used blade, so if it breaks 2 cuts in, that's why. It's not just a curse. We got 11 people watching. Appreciate you taking the time. It's all good. Your health matters more than my live stream. Just get to feeling better. Alrighty then. Let's just get going. Let me know if y'all have trouble hearing me. My options on the computer don't say what device is what. It just says USB thing. Everything I use is USB. So hopefully the headset mic was what's being used. Otherwise I'm wasting my time looking good in it. Not that you can see me. Now it is called Stolen Roses, but this is a butterfly, but I didn't want to have a real long title saying Stolen Roses and a butterfly, so figured you'd figure it out when you saw the butterfly. Well, thank you, Shay. That's not a reaction I get very often. Shay, if by any miracle you won on the panel, let me know. I'll send you a link. And you can tell everybody how dorky I am in person. She got to see the bathing suit in person. I was not wearing it. Her and her daughter drew in the dirt out in front of my shop, but whatever it takes to be entertained, I'll take it. Something just cracked. Oh well. That's what happens when you do big pieces. They get a little heavy and stuff like that, but that's what I like to do. All right. No question is a stupid question, so please ask if you have one. I wish I was sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but alas, I am not. But that is my beverage of choice, and so every now and then I'll stop and take a drink because, I've been working hard for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Come on now, dagnabbit, you gotta have a sense of humor to appreciate this channel. Just saying. Ooh, I love me some Dr. Pepper. Alrighty then. Now, for those that don't even know anything about me, my goal on my designs 9 times out of 10 is detail. This one kind of middle of the road on detail. And I hate myself when I'm doing detailed pieces, but that sense of pride when you're done makes it worth it, at least to me it does. Alrighty then. I'm one of these people that hates dead air, so I can't speak for other channels, but that's why I kind of talk a lot. Hopefully there's some context to it. I have not tried the strawberry and cream because I'm afraid I'll like it too much and drink more Dr. Pepper. Yeah. They also have a Dr. Pepper cream soda that tastes good. I need to just resign to being witty and just get everything I like. You know what I mean? Ooh. I should try it. If Jerry wants to send over 40 bottles again, that's fine. I think it may have been 30 or even 20. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's hard to find the zero, since I resigned myself to trying to prevent more weight or lose a little bit. I went to Dr. Pepper Zero, but it's hard to find, at least in the 2 liter bottles, because not everybody drinks out of 2 liter bottles, but I do because I'm addicted. Well, I got to be inspired, Steve. Just saying. I mean, I've been promoting the hell out of Dr. Pepper, and I'm not even sponsored by him. If we're being honest here, you're supposed to think positive. Go Team Charlie. And yes, one of the pictures I took with Shay and Jerry, I was on my tippy toes. The first thing I noticed when I opened my shop door, that girl was 20 feet tall. And most of that is leg, but which does help people to stand up. I'll give her that. But yeah. And then her daughter fell in love with the neighbor's pug, which loves to bark at me in my own freaking yard. That was the blade breaking, in case you didn't figure that out. The reason why there's nothing being cut right now is I'm checking the tension. Yeah, drink. That's an unofficial drinking game for those that don't know. If I break a blade, you take a drink. Doesn't have to be alcohol. For some, it should be. Come on now. Unless you're in Australia, it's Friday, so y'all enjoy. Hello, Ken. Animal whisperer. Yep, she tried to take my cat home, tried to take a pug home. I saw a rabbit in my front yard yesterday. I don't see those very often anymore. And now we've got neighbors down the road. Their ducks are hanging out in my yard, so her daughter would have had a field day. I was talking about, I wish they'd keep their ducks in their yard, but ducks do fly, so if there is that. But their chickens are also wandering up and down the road. It's like, welcome to Texas. Oh yeah, they do have a rabbit. This was a little bitty rabbit though. It was dark, so I couldn't tell what kind, but it wasn't near as big as the one y'all got. Now on these round holes, I could have used a drill bit, but I didn't want to swap out 20 different drill bits, so I just used 1/16 drill bit on everything. I think I messed up the top of that blade, so it's having trouble going in and out of the clamp, but we do it for the people. I don't even keep them in a row. Actually, they do keep them in a row because I've noticed when the ducks are walking away, they're full-size ducks or geese, but they look like ducks to me. I don't know. But when they're walking around together, it's one in front of the other. They're never side by side. So there's that. If you you never watched one of these live streams before, I will try to do them more often, but also I hope you'll continue coming back. If you like what you see or hear, hit the thumbs up. Wouldn't bother me a bit. And subscribe, click on the bell. The reason why I crisscross my hands like this is I only load the blade with my left hand. And I don't want to pick it up by there because it might tweak what I've already cut, and that's why my hands are crisscrossed. Y'all might appreciate it, but it feels weird for me to stay quiet. But there's only so many things I can talk about. I usually feed off of the panel. Yeah, when I found these roses and made them into a design, I went to every skull pattern I had and incorporated it into 2 roses and a butterfly. Some of them look better than others, but what can you do, huh? In almost any design I've done, except for these, I shouldn't have said it. I don't know what the heck that means, Steve Nealon. Did I type it wrong in my banner? Now you got me all self-conscious, but it wouldn't be the first time. So now I got to read the banner. God, don't tell me I spelled it wrong. Well, I think most people can use their. Yep, it is a. Dagnabbit! That's just freaking lovely. Well, hopefully I can fix. Well, I don't want to have to retype it, but I think most people can use both their brain cells and figure out that it's calm. Wow. All this time I've been using that banner and it. Oh, okay. Welcome to Charles Deering. Alrighty. But there is no hidden meaning there. Puddin' Teddy Bear is not a con. It's a good company. Just saying. Dagnabbit. Why do I always misspell stuff? And I'm actually a good speller. Apparently, I just type too much and don't proofread. I mean, type too fast. Whatever. And how long I've been using that dang banner. Oh, well. I'll give people benefit of the doubt. They'll figure it out. I don't want to have to retype it yet, but I will at some point. You see, every now and then I got to do that to make the arm go all the way up so I can pull the piece up higher to put this. What I'm doing is, for those that don't know, it's called bottom feeding, which sort of explains itself, but you're feeding the blade through the pilot hole from the bottom. Some people top feed, which is easier on other saws, but not this one. I'm usually a pretty good speller. It's just me. I just flat didn't. Hell, one time, even on my own thing down there, however you point at it, I didn't have the S on Wooden Visions, I think. Somebody had to point it out to me because I'm on it. Yeah, I figure most people won't read the banner, but it keeps me from repeating it 20 million times. So that's why I use the banner. Because I'm one of these people, I can't watch something without reading the banner. It's almost an OCD. If I remember to, but I don't get on this laptop unless I'm going live. So I may forget. It has been known to happen. But I wouldn't place any bets on whether or not I fix it. The underside of this wood is very fibrous. The top side does okay with if I could talk, does okay with skinny cuts or narrow cuts, but you'll see every now and then you'll see a piece like in there. Well, no, you can't see it. Like real closely, hopefully. You can see that piece in there. That's the bottom of the top piece. That's fibers coming off or actually a veneer coming off the back of it, and it just sticks out there. And it doesn't. If that was the top of the piece below here, I'd be bothered. But that's the back of it, so I don't really care. But if it annoys me too much, I just reach in with these bent nose, needle nose, and pull it out. Thank God it's the back. If it was the front, that would be Home Depot or Lowe's wood. Just saying. Home Depot and Lowe's sheet goods are not good for. They're decent. They're just not good for doing intricate prep work because the veneer pops off easily, and sometimes there's voids in there. And sometimes you don't see those voids until you're cutting on it. Some of it looks good. Let me go ahead and get all these little circles done. Get past that. And it looks like I've done more. Come on now. Thank y'all for spending your Friday here. Unless you're watching this weeks and months down the road. Still appreciate whatever day it is that you're watching. Sorry that cut took so long. Just kidding. I'm not half as funny as I think I am, but I try. I do feel like that there's times where people are watching that they're too shy to ask a question about scrolling, or they're afraid somebody will think it's a stupid question, or they'll feel bad for being a beginner. But please don't do that. Nobody has ever survived this chat being mean to people. And it's very rare people are mean to people. Except me. Come on now. And being that after this cut, I'll show you, but being that the wood is fibrous, there's a way of reducing having trouble finding the blade underneath. And I'll show you the way I do it. Because you never know when a first-time viewer is watching my live stream, so that's why I like to point out stuff every now and then. You can see the pink is where the back layer has popped off. I don't know why it's pink, but I don't really care. But I'll drill a pilot hole. And I'll use what some people call an ice pick, some people call it an awl, because it is either or. But I just stick it in the pilot hole and kind of do like that, and it kind of makes a funnel, makes it easier to find the pilot hole by feel. When I'm feeding a pilot hole, the way I do it is usually under the table. I'm like this, and I feel the pilot hole with my finger, and once I find it, I push the blade up into it. Sometimes I'm good at it. Some people I'm not. Sometimes I'm not. Hello, Lynn, and hello, Tommy Hickson. Good to see you, fellers. Yeah, that's the drawback. Even on good wood, sometimes the back is really fibrous, and these are what they call fuzzies, for those that don't know. But I have a video on my channel of different ways to get rid of fuzzies. I don't know the technical term, probably just splinters. I don't know. Fibers. Every time I say fiber, I think of Bill Cosby's old stand up back before he got in trouble. Anyway. Now, when it comes to keeping scrolling, a lot of times, at least in my humble opinion, I do better by answering questions rather than trying to figure out what people want to know. Now, I know I should cover everything from top to bottom, but that would get old to people that watch all the time. Although they would understand, it's just easier to answer specific questions for me. Just saying. But if you want to know how to scroll with flat blades, good luck with that, because I don't know how to do that. I know the premise of it, but I don't know. I can't deliver. I don't know how well that went in the clamp. If it comes out, we'll know. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Somebody's backstage. It's our favorite Michigander. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Doug Morris. Not Morehouse. Okay. Are you muted? I cannot hear you, Doug, but you're not muted. Okay. After he gets his audio fixed, I will have him introduce himself for those 2 people on YouTube that don't know who he is, and then we'll get back to scrolling.
Got me now?
Yes, sir. How you is?
I'm good. For whatever reason, it switches my
audio source.
Yeah, it does it in the phone now.
And the reason why he's saying he's a better friend than me is when he comes calling, I don't show up because I've been depressed, but we won't get into that. But when I call him, he shows up. So that's probably why he's saying that, but I'll let him figure it out for himself. And do you want to tell people where they can find you, sir?
They can find me right here with you right now.
On
Barn Productions on YouTube and Instagram.
Nice. Now, Pole Barn Productions. Pole is spelled P-O-H-L. Thank you so much for being here, Doug.
Hang tight, I gotta pop the chat.
Yeah, for the longest time I called him Doug Morehouse because Shaylee's last name is Morehouse, and my 2 brain cells collide. But what can you do?
I'm not related to Shay in any way, shape, or form, buddy.
Yeah, but he does have her old scroll saw and a Midnight Scroller sticker. Just saying.
I got a box of Midnight Scroller stickers.
Why do you have a box of them?
Because Shay threw half a box in the box with the saw, I think.
Oh. I got a Jerry sticker, or Polly Wants a Crafter sticker. But
I got one of those too. Actually, I got 3. I got a little itty bitty one, and I got 2 of them holographic ones.
Shay came and saw me, actually, and didn't give me a dang sticker. Doesn't love me. Just kidding. Let me take a quick drink, and we'll get back on. Appreciate you dropping by, sir. It makes it much easier to keep scrolling rather than what you call it.
I got to say hi to everybody over here.
Okay.
I'm trying. Len's, did I get Len? I did get Len. Herb, Liz, Robin. Oh, Shay's in there too. Hey, Shay. Herbie, Shay, Len, Herb, Pat. Hey, Pat. I'm writing it.
That's why. that's why that's why I don't try to go through every name. I mean, once I start talking, if I see somebody pop in, I'll say hi. But
Yes.
yeah, Harneal Media, Steve Nealon just put Doug's channel on. He actually has two channels. One is called Outside the Barn, but yeah, this one is Pole Barn Production.
Yeah,
He does
Outside the Barn.
primarily turning.
There you go. Yeah. Resin.
Yeah, he's a resin freak.
Yeah. Right now, I'm arguing. Where is Mark when I need him?
I have no idea.
I need Mark.
His ears are probably burning, so he may just show up. By golly.
Okay, I need to pick his brain. Hi. So what you got going there? Skull in a rose.
Yeah, and a butterfly.
Yeah, no, that the editing software for that new laser is making me pull what's left out, which ain't much. See?
I can't find the stupid pilot hole. There we go.
Uh-huh. And I want to try something I saw that was cool, and I can't. And for whatever reason, the numbers are not highlighted so that I can access them to lower the minimum burn temperature at. And I need it to be lower than what it is for what I want to do, and I can't figure out how to do it.
Steve Nealon just posted Doug's other channel out in the chat if you're so inclined. All right. Appreciate you being here, Doug.
That's a bad habit, mister.
Yes, sir.
I know. I used to do it.
I still did it. I'll be homeless and still find a way to smoke because I'm addicted. Cigarettes, that is.
You want to know what's wrong with your printer?
It ain't my smoking.
Did you want to bet?
What, did Jerry tell you that's what it was?
Have you not torn apart anything electronic with fans in it?
I didn't see any. Well, did Jerry tell you that's?
I would assume it's being all gummed up. It's nicotine that's in it. Nicotine gets in everything, man. Smoking.
Well, there's toner crap going on. It's I mean, I don't doubt that it.
You didn't say that, but I'm going to assume that it's all gummed up from your smoking.
It didn't look gummed up. The outside looked yellow, but I cleaned that.
You'd be surprised. The walls of here have been cleaned. I don't know how many times.
You don't realize how much nicotine gets on stuff till you
There you
clean
go.
it. Like,
There
holy
you did
crap.
say it right there. The last wheel was crusted with tar, homie.
I wish we'd lecture me in private because I don't. You mean roller?
But you know how many times I clean this thing out and the fans are all gummed up from the nicotine because I smoke 2 packs a day, you know.
I average that. I clean the heck out of the inside of my computer every now and then because that's gross. I mean, yeah, smoking does get inside of crap, but
One of
I
the
didn't
springs
know.
fell off.
But yeah, I told him that's why he had one of the reasons he has it because I was trying to.
I remember it left a big black streak up the center of your pattern.
Yeah.
There.
But the spring he's talking about is I was trying to move a roller out of the way because I had a severe paper jam that was very tightly wound around the roller, and I pulled a little too hard on the roller, and one spring I found the spring, but I can't take it apart enough and be able to get it back together to figure out how to get the spring back on. So that's the secondary problem with my printer, and Jerry's trying to figure out what the other part is.
He says that the heat sealing wheel diffuser, or I haven't worked on lasers in a while. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, I don't know
He's
what he's talking about.
referring to laser printers, and the heat sealing, I believe, is the roller that makes the toner stick to the paper. The heat makes that toner. Yeah. So you are you saying you've diagnosed it? Are you saying I need a diffuser unit?
I think he's working on it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know. He had about 3,000 parts all over his shop last night.
yeah. See, I can only take something apart so far before I say, "Oh God, I'll never get this back together." And Jerry's
I'm
better at
starting to
that.
wonder if he could. He had parts everywhere, on this bench, on that bench. I'm kidding, man. He didn't.
No, Jerry has done so much for me, more times than I can count. And the reason why he's working on it is because a new one would cost about $450, just under.
Well,
and
you know what?
That's been the best printer I've ever had. That's why I want it back so bad.
Is that a brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at them because, like, every time I print one that I bought from Charles, I got to go buy a new ink cartridge.
Yeah, I that is hands down the best printer I've ever had since I began dealing with printers, and I didn't realize how important. Yeah, I didn't realize how important color was until I got a black and white one because it's more affordable. But with the black and white, you can't always differentiate as far as pattern making. You can't always differentiate what is what, and that I guess subconsciously helped me more than I realized, knowing what was what to be able to make a better pattern. Jerry's awesome. Matter of fact, Jerry took the printer home the day Shay and her daughter Madison came by.
Oh,
but yeah, I mean, behind the scenes, quote unquote, praying to God that it's fixable. I mean, because I would somehow get it to work after cleaning all the rollers and crap. Well, except for the one he saw tar on, but then like 5-10 printouts later, it would go back to that gross streaking. So it's probably a part like the diffuser he's talking about. And I think that's
I said he was about to give it a test run.
Yeah. I think that part is about 100 and 150, somewhere in there.
Sounds like he just cleaned it up. Put a spring back where it was supposed to be.
You got the spring back on there, Jerry? Yeah, I used to rely on taking a bunch of pictures to get things back together, but yeah, there's so many moving parts, literally.
He says he's going to test it now, and then he's going off some kind of restoration job on a Packard Super 8. They couldn't fire him because they didn't have digital cameras back then.
Hello, Ken Spencer. He's most active on TikTok if y'all want to check him out. He tried to help me get a following there, but I just guess I think the growth on TikTok is too slow for me. That sounds arrogant, but it didn't seem worth the trouble.
It sounds like we're going to eliminate TikTok anyway. So
yeah. Well, he did say that he did an ornament or something like that, and that video, for lack of a better word, went viral, and that's how his followers took off. But part of the reason why I didn't have the patience to stick with TikTok is because you have to have a certain amount of, well, I guess it's just like YouTube. You have to have a certain amount of followers in order to go live, and I like going live, and I didn't want to wait. So here we are on YouTube. I prefer live streams, most definitely.
I don't know.
Jerry says, yes, both spring and parts back where they belong. Someone did not reinstall the panel correctly. It just slides up, so I don't know what you're talking about if you're blaming me.
I'm pretty sure it was that guy over there.
Yeah, seriously, Jerry, I don't know what you're talking about because it just pivots down, and that's all I did. I didn't take anything off to get. Never mind. Apparently, I screwed something up.
using it to be fixed. He's telling you what was wrong with it.
Well, dagnabbit. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, the paper jam on the printer was wound so freaking tight. It was like 10 layers. It had ripped the paper as it wrapped, and it made it harder to get off of there.
You put one foot on it and grabbed it with two hands and pulled, didn't you?
No, I tried to be careful because I didn't want to damage any rollers and stuff. The orange roller, which might be the heat one, or might be the one below above it, but that's the one the spring was holding that fell off. And luckily, the spring just dropped. It didn't go flying, because if it had, I wouldn't have even known it was missing. But it keeps the roller up against the other roller. Without that, it was only up against the roller on one side.
And then it was twisting your paper up.
For the life of me, I couldn't find the other end of where that spring went. I knew where one end went. I think the cat walked across Shaylee's keyboard, or she's having a stroke.
I was trying to read it. I'm like, what is she talking about? I don't understand any
Well,
of that.
there's some Excel is the name of a spreadsheet thing. CDs, we know what those are. And other than that, and apparently Hugh and Jared had something to do with it. Yeah. All right.
I'm assuming those are cuss words.
No, she probably dropped something on her keyboard or laptop. Hopefully it wasn't a drink.
F8 huge.
Yeah, don't try to read that.
That's about how I was typing last night. I couldn't type.
She might be trying to cuss. I'm not sure.
Shay is not old enough to have a stroke.
Well, it doesn't. Well, I was going to say I don't think it discriminates when it comes to age, but I may be wrong.
Well, let's go with she's not old enough to have a stroke.
In general, no.
Okay.
Lord knows I am.
Yes, we are.
But luckily, I have not had one yet.
She's oh my god in herself.
I think she's had enough to deal with. Let's just hope she stays healthy. That's the
Drink.
blow we broken.
Where is Mr. Steve? Anyways, I haven't seen him in anything in a while.
Well, he doesn't do Facebook, so I guess you'd have to.
Well, I know, but he's not in any of the chats either. So
I don't know.
Kirby, where's Mr. Steve been?
I think she butt typed us. We were in her pocket. Don't take that wrong, folks. It's like butt dialing, butt typing. Yeah, that's why I don't keep.
We must have hit a sweet spot or something because she was jittering.
She says she's old.
She's old. You're not old.
Having kids will make you feel old.
I mean, come on. You Charles has got you by like a lot of years.
You have more than I do. Don't be making me out to be old haggard.
I
turned 50. I know her. Yes, it's a butterfly, Robin. And hello, Tommy Two Guns. Let me take another drink. All that. Shoot, if Shaylee's old, I'm ancient, and if I'm ancient, Doug's dust. Love you, Doug.
I am not dust. Herbie's older than I am. He's dust.
Yeah, Steve Nealon says, yeah, Shay, you're almost old enough to be my daughter. My daughter just turned 25, March.
She's only about 5 years older than my daughter.
March 13th. Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. I haven't seen him since they dropped Hangouts.
Google Hangouts, yeah.
Once. I did see him once. He was somewhere once with us. Or Robin
somewhere
StreamYard.
once.
He was in Robin StreamYard, I think, once. He was in there with us. I haven't seen him since.
So she wasn't dancing. She just has a leg jitter. I've never understood people that keep phones in their pants pockets because, that's asking something to break, in my opinion.
He didn't break it. She just
I've
looked
never-
like she was having some emotions, that's all.
I have never broken a phone screen, but almost every female I'm not naming all of them, almost every female I've ever met had a cracked screen. And it's probably from having a dang phone in their butt pocket.
I mean, you can't go there no more.
Yeah.
I'm with you. There's only two.
Tommy Two Gun says, "Hey, finally figured it out." Tommy Bohm, is that you? I don't know if I said your name right. The guy in Florida.
You don't have steady enough hands to do this? Sure you do. Just takes practice.
That might be the same Tommy I've just recently met. I'm not sure. I know a lot of Tommies.
I see Tommy 2 and then I go to Tone. I can't go to Tone.
Okay, so that is okay. Is Boehm how you say your name, or Boehm? Yeah.
He said yes, it was. Yeah.
So that's him. He lives in Florida. We're trying to coordinate on something. Here's hoping on a potential business venture if the right people see it and like it. But yeah, don't want to go into too much detail.
Well, you already stuck it out there. Now you got us interested, and we're going to hound you till you tell us.
Well, it involves NFL stuff, but the people
Oh,
that hopefully that will connect. Well, hopefully the people we connect with. Hopefully the people we connect with, they are licensed to have NFL stuff. I'm not, so there's that. He also has friends in comic book industry, but obviously licensing, we can't do that. But not for lack of trying.
Oreo with toothpaste in it? Ugh.
Oh, that's a prank. Yep.
You
That
scrape that creamy filling out and put toothpaste in there for you? That's awesome.
yeah, that's especially if you love Oreos, man. You jump right into that, and oh, grody. Some flavors just don't mix.
He wakes up with his hand in a bowl of warm water.
Yeah.
Shaving cream in his hand and just keep tickling his nose till he splatters the shaving cream all over his face.
Yeah. And that's going light on him.
Wow, it's 9 o'clock already.
Okay, just get some X-Lax and put it in a Hershey bar wrapper, and make sure he's near a bathroom, and I believe Karma will be there.
I'm telling you, warm water. His hand in warm water.
That's not a timeout. That's a knockout. Well, Tommy, at least you know my voice now. I mean, I still don't know yours because I'm shy. No, there's nothing romantic going on, folks.
Is Billy on his way back? St. Thomas? This is St. Thomas.
Yes, Shelley, give him X-Lax. No, because you're probably the one that has to clean up after that. Oh, yeah, he's diabetic, isn't he? Sorry, I don't always think things through. Thank you for saving his life, Steve.
Marvin is
I'm really hoping this venture with Tommy comes through. I mean, obviously he's not making any promises, but that'd be really nice.
I don't know how to say that. Or power. Well, hello, Toto.
Let me right click and translate. I
Hello.
know hello. Hello, hello. That was stupid.
Hello. I was just trying to
The name is All In
Mhm.
Drones. Okay. The name translates to All In Drones. We
His name's
were
Ben. Hi, Ben.
it says we repair better than factory. So
Says his
he
name's
repairs drones.
Ben. Ben.
Hello, Ben. Well, he's pretty good at putting in English.
He's laughing at us for trying to read it.
Todo en drones. Reparamos mejor que
Look,
de
Brenda,
fabrica. That's Spanish, I think.
I see what you did to my dog. You scarred him for life.
Sorry. Okay. Good to see you, Ben. Hope you have a good time. If not, blame Doug or somebody. Shay says he can have chocolate. He just needs insulin for it. But I probably shouldn't give him the. I guess she butt dialed again.
That must be why she got the chocolate part of the Oreo. He ate the creamy stuff. You missed the pilot hole, didn't you?
No,
Oh, it's right on the end, isn't it? I'm looking
Yeah,
at that one.
I see it. I just can't find it.
Can't say it's a personal problem. Charles.
Go to your room. Never mind, you're in it.
I think you missed one over there. Nope, I see it.
I don't believe I missed one.
I'm looking for pilot holes, mister. I found them before that you missed.
Well, last live stream, Herb said I missed one, and I've only found one that I missed since then, or since that live stream. But the last project, Tommy might appreciate this. I did this behind the scenes, just trying something. I obviously can't advertise it.
My internet, because we have storms going through, is not good enough for me to see if you missed any or not. And then you set headphones on them.
I did that earlier today.
Yay!
Tommy says, "Me too, Charles. Been asking more and more people than everyone I've asked. Love it. Going around this weekend and bringing one of them with me to get some suggestions, what they would change about it." Nice. Yeah, this was a booger to design because it had to be all one piece. Now I'm considering putting this for sale without the star, for copyright reasons. But this is the newer, I believe it's called a speed helmet design, and the older design I've designed two of them, so I may put those on the site. Hush, Steve. I'll stick
Nice.
Tommy on you. Tommy's
Nice
a Cowboys
try,
fan.
boys, helmet, Charlie. Steve Nealon.
He's being mean.
You being mean to you?
That never happens, I know. All righty then. Wait, bear with me. All righty then. We're almost done with the butterfly. Slowing down because of how narrow that cut is. That would have killed 10 ordinary men, but I'm not ordinary, so you're welcome. Looky there, so skinny. I kind of figured, Steve. People call the Eagles the Sheagles. Now, Tommy is also a Dallas Cowboys fan, as is Russ Meadows, but Russ Meadows prefers college football. Now, I'm not going to be cutting this one because that's where Brad nails are. Not how you draw a G. That's funny. That's not a Green Bay Packer, sir.
I think Billy only does the college football, and then he follows Michigan. Boo.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Yeah. So for those that don't know anything about scrolling, every piece of detail has to go through that process to be cut out. So it can take a while.
BJ says that's not how you draw a seat, Charles.
I know.
I think
I
you're
already
referring
responded
to
to
our
Green Bay Packers.
The Eagles win one Super Bowl, and I think their team stuff.
I think they've won more than one. Yeah, Dak does still own them. Dak wasn't doing himself any favors with the 15 freaking interceptions, but I have a bad habit of appreciating players more for their personality. Obviously, I like when they play good, but I like good personality too. So if they ever got rid of Dak, I'd be bummed. They just got rid of Ezekiel Elliott, or anybody that cares. But there's people on both sides of the fence with Ezekiel because his play had gone down, but he still wasn't bad. He was good at short yardage, busting through the line kind of stuff. But guys in tights, go to your room, mister.
I am in my room, Charles.
I got to think of something.
You see my dead deer? My dead deer. Here's my other dead deer.
Cool. Well, you have my address, I think, so go ahead and send them on over. Got 13 people watching. If you got any comments or questions, throw them on out there. Doug will be happy to help.
Chris Nealon's here.
Hello, Mr. Nealon.
Hey, Chris. I don't think I have your address, Charles. Maybe.
I only had your address once, and that was to look at Google Earth, but I didn't write it down.
Yeah, Steve Nealon took it, but I never sent any pictures. Yeah, he forgot about me.
The reason, for those that don't know, the reason why I use Ferrule blades, you can cut larger projects, and you can cut in any direction. I don't like doing all the spinning around crap. Sometimes I do that for visual comfort, but that's about it. Steve Nealon, go to your room for the guys for their personality. Good to know. All righty. Don't be hating.
They are behaving.
No, I said don't be hating. I was trying to be funny.
I've only seen one bad word out there. Family friendly, Tommy.
I didn't even see the a bad comment. Yeah, Tommy, we try to keep it family friendly, but I didn't say anything that went foul. But yeah, I take your word for it. Oh yeah, Steve Nealon's had a portrait of me made out of laser, or done with a laser, and it's been sitting behind him for I think upwards of a year or more. But it's the thought that counts, because he knows it involves getting out of the house.
Charles gets me all the time, Tommy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I speak fluent foul language.
Me too, behind the scenes.
Yes, I do. Every other word.
Yep. Cussing is fun. I mean, I don't do it at nurseries and stuff, but yeah. No, you're not in trouble, Tommy. It's the ones that don't care that matter.
I've done that.
But it is 100% okay to say poopy face on my channel. Just saying. Because,
Poopy head.
we're here for the people. Yeah. I was raised Army, so there's that. Oh, I don't think Tommy would mind me saying this. He was an Army medic in the Army.
Yeah,
Thank you for your service.
When I read the comment, I left that word out.
Oh, I don't even remember the comment. Was it about the Eagles?
Yes. The Eagles win the Super Bowl, and they think they're king turds. Dak, go on.
Yes, poopy face.
Yeah. Poopy face.
You poo-poo face. Tell him my mommy.
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry. I'm taking a drink. Luckily, Herb and Russ ain't here to try to make me choke.
I was Hippie face. No. What?
That almost did it. Herb and Russ love to make a weird sound or try to make me laugh while I'm taking a drink. All right, last cut on the butterfly. Fly, I know. Just trying to be funny. Come on now, have a sense of humor, people. If I didn't say something, people would say, man, he don't even know how to say butterfly. Not everybody has a sense of humor or knows me. Alrighty then, the freaking butterfly's done.
It's a beach, Chris. A beach.
Chris
So
Nealon
Chris
says,
I can't wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, read it.
No, do your job.
Stop, mister.
Oh, yes, sir.
He says, I can't wait until my cute 2.5-year-old granddaughter drops cuss word. Payback is, well, you know, it's a beach.
Yeah, it's a B word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after this here, I'm just going to start in the middle of the rows, and by God, we're going to get there.
Yeah, my grandkids are all over the place. 16 or 17 to 5, I think.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you dropping by.
Bye, Ben. It's raining outside.
I'm not a fan of rain. Even if we need it, I'm a child. I don't like rain unless it's thunder and lightning.
It's thunder and lightning. We haven't had thunder. No, we did have thunder snow.
Thunder snow. Tommy says my daughter dropped her first one this past week, and I couldn't have been more proud. That's funny right there. I used to try to get my daughter to cuss because I'm twisted. Only because it was cute that she never cussed. And now she's 25, so there's that. It's not near as cute.
Mine cuss is fluent.
Might be a
she drinks like a fish.
No, she actually doesn't drink. I don't think she drinks that much.
Mine does.
But without revealing too much about my daughter, I won't be having any grandkids. I mean, I'll confirm or deny whatever I ask.
You can say that.
It's not a secret.
There's always a possibility of a
well, unless she adopts.
Right. It's coming down. It is coming down.
Yeah, it generally does that. Thank God for gravity. I know what you're saying. Just trying to be funny again.
I don't live down there where I get the storms off the Gulf like you do.
Yeah.
I'm up here, the north side of the northern tornado alley.
I generally have this part in the middle of the screen, but I want y'all to be able to see more of the project as I'm doing it. That's why I have it down towards the lower third.
Oh yeah, that red spot's hitting us.
Steve says something about a bunch of tornadoes going on. I guess I haven't. I usually keep up with the news, but I guess I haven't been.
We're getting. I don't know if you can see it. We're getting blasted by that there. So if I suddenly freeze and disappear, you know what happened.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we'll be thinking about you.
I mean, we don't normally see that severe weather like that. So
yeah. Last major event we had was Fort Hood fires.
mean, we really didn't have winter.
Well,
Yes,
what
it
was that white
snowed.
stuff coming down?
It was snow, but it didn't stay. The ground didn't freeze. This year, the ground did not freeze here.
Well, bummer.
So, I mean, we went through all the motions of winter, but we have everything everything has to be 3 foot underground because the ground freezes that far.
Yeah.
Not at all. Didn't even freeze that far.
For those that don't know, Doug is in Michigan. I believe he's in the middle of the mitten.
I am right about there.
Yeah. You know what's funny about scrolling? I didn't even know what a scroll saw was until the year I got one. I had never even heard of one.
And you're the authority of it now?
I'm the who what? No, I'm not the authority.
Oh.
I don't know, but turned out my dad had one. I had just never seen it. I had no clue what a scroll saw was. And one day, during my boring marriage, somehow a scroll saw pattern catalog came in the mail, and the rest is history.
And here you are.
Yeah, first project I did was a 4 foot tall tiger head with a jigsaw. Some people refer to it as a saber saw.
I did some girl in a waterfall.
You might want to reword that. That sounds inappropriate.
For scroll saw pattern, I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any quims about the other version either. So.
Yeah, I hear you. So there's just some things the public don't need to know, sir. Have to be there.
Modesty's gone out the window at this age.
Yeah, I'm only doing 2 more cuts here because that has brad nails in it holding the stack together, and we're not ready to separate that yet. All right.
We are too.
I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but I lightly shaded it in with pencil because you can't always see the brad nails. And that tells me not to cut it yet. Alrighty then. My back's getting a little sore, but I'm here for the people, so I'm willing to suffer for a little bit.
Oh man.
Somebody's writing to you, Doug.
Yes. They're not writing to me.
Oh, group chat. Fun.
Yes.
Do y'all hang anymore as a group?
I haven't been in there as a group. With the group chat still there. I think you're part of that chat, or you were.
I don't think I left that one.
Yeah, that one you're still in. I haven't been.
I think I have the notifications muted because when y'all get chatty in there, I have an OCD. I have to.
No, there's no y'all. There's one.
I have an OCD. I have to zero out my
right
notification.
The one that Jack made a comment. That one.
I
right there.
can't see a notification and ignore it. I have to look. That's why. Yeah.
So Jerry and Robin are in there right now. Because I know Billy ain't in there. He's in Costa Rica.
John is visiting his niece. That's why he's not here. And Herb's not feeling well. Russ doesn't love me, and here's Doug.
And apparently Steve's not playing on the internet anymore.
All right, one more cut, and we're done with the butterfly, except for the brad nail cut. And we'll jump right in the middle of that big old rose right next to it.
I'm going to send him a link. Oh, where did you send me that link at?
Text message.
No, you didn't text it.
Oh, I sent it to you on Messenger.
Yeah,
But I told you about it on. Yeah, never mind.
I know. I'm gonna get Steve all riled up. I'm gonna send it to him. There he is.
Tommy, since you might be the only active commenter, do you have any questions about scroll sawing, or you just want to hang and watch? It's completely up to you.
I'm not too good, Jerry. My only source of recording is right here in my hand, and while I'm recording, I can't be in there with you guys, and I need to get stuff done.
I don't get things done. It's mainly the depression why I haven't been doing hangouts, but I don't get anything done unless it's a pattern during hangouts. All right, we're going to jump in the middle of the rows. Watch out for thorns.
Yeah, it makes life a whole lot easier doing what he's doing, Robin. Except unless you try to do his patterns, then they're all jiggy.
I don't know anything about lasers yet, but I'd like to. But Jerry's scared for me.
Yeah, you might burn something down.
But if mine and Tommy's venture works out, I might need a laser at some point. Just saying. I don't know how to drive a tractor because my family is too overprotective. Oh, you can die on a tractor. You can die in a freaking bathtub. Come on, people.
I mean, the tractor's got hydrostatic pedals you push on. They got arrows on them. This one goes that way, that one goes this way, and those other two over here, they're brakes.
Yeah.
So
I got friends with lasers and friends with CNC machines. I mean, so if I have the need for these things, at some point somebody's going to have to just give me the benefit of the doubt because I want to make a living. Damn it. 10-4, Tommy.
What's a scroll saw?
That thing you're using is a paperweight, Chris.
I got to move all mine. Man, that's a super tiny little one right there.
What, the cut?
Yeah, I was just looking at the distance between the other two cuts you got right there.
Yeah, it's the center of the rows. I wanted to start on the small part and then just work my way out. By golly, my signature's out of view. Signature's going to be right here.
Oh, okay.
I always incorporate my signature into the cut unless it's a small cut.
Jerry
Go ahead.
says that you had a CNC.
I did, but go to your room, Jerry. I needed the money, and I didn't. Okay, yeah, he's not wrong. It was back when Inventables was giving everybody and their dog a laser. But as far as lasers go, that one isn't very good, is it? It's reputation one.
CNC.
Did I say laser? I meant CNC.
Yeah.
Like me and Doug Morehouse.
I am not a Morehouse.
I know. I was making fun of myself.
Nathan deal with dead animals on my wall. He told me so. Are those in your room? There ain't no way, she said.
No, the reason why a laser and or a CNC, I would prefer. I don't know how this venture is going to work out, but it's a good problem to have if we end up having to get a laser or a CNC or both, because it would mean orders are going well, and that's why I bring it up. I prefer scrolling, but I ain't opposed to money neither. Just saying.
Yeah. Setting it in the machine and letting it take a half hour to 45 minutes to do it for you.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I have against lasers is the burned edges. I think that takes away from it. But if it's a mass production thing, I'll live with the problem.
Instead of seeing all that crap inside, you got a smooth, dark cut. It highlights the part, I think.
Well, yeah, but it also makes it look less three-dimensional, in my opinion. Yeah. But then again, I might be biased because I love scrolling.
I mean, hopefully I put Jerry to work making logos. So that's what I'm going to do. But my logos, contact Holly Wants a Crafter over there.
Yeah. Jerry, those are beautiful. I don't care. I'm not opposed to painted wood. My what's the word? Gripe. I hate painting.
What's the difference between painting and staining?
I don't like staining either. Well, painting, I use spray paint, and there's a bunch of masking off. That's the part I don't like. But the staining is just too messy for me. I prefer to just make it and sell it. That's it. The selling part I haven't figured out yet, but I make the hell out of stuff. And I said hell because we live on the edge here. Sorry if anybody got offended there.
I'd like to say they contact you, Shay, but you got to have a certain quota on your views every video before people start contacting you like that.
I don't think I have that on any videos.
It's Shay's wanting a sponsor for Lay's.
Yeah.
It's really like they're almost giving them away right and left. You got to have that quota in percentage views per week.
Yeah.
The reoccurring views per week, you know. So
I am happy to say my how to use spiral blades video is still climbing quite a bit daily. It's at almost 13,800 views right now.
I mean, I forwarded off my last laser to somebody and did another one. I suppose if I wanted to be greedy, I could just take them right and left and just pass them off to people, you know. but it really bugs me to do those kind of videos because it's, you know, it's out of my norm. Basically, I'm doing a commercial, you know.
Yeah. Now on as far as me having a laser, I know it's dangerous, blah, blah, blah. I know the big thing is you need to exhaust it out. I'm willing to make any changes to my shop if meaning it's a decent income. I will not even look towards a laser unless it's a bulk or a mass production thing. So that'd be a good problem to have, you know, having to make changes. But there again, I love scrolling, so there's that. It just goes slower if you're doing mass production.
Glasses with your laser, so. That's if you do diode. Unless you do like Jerry's got a CO2 laser, it's got a whole lot more flexibility.
Yeah. Well, this stuff will be cutting out, not just not putting like stuff on the surface. It'd be cutting out. But you know, it's a good problem to have. But I'd just be happy being comfortable every month.
Well, Jerry's does the same as mine does. You know, it cuts out, but it cuts out the entire
But if our connection works out, we could be potentially sitting pretty. But you know, I don't want to get too far ahead because, yeah.
I mean, I thought about it because I had another company contact me to do a laser review on a laser I've already done a review on. So I actually have a video for it. I just have to change the information. That's all.
Just see if you ever sent me a laser, I wouldn't put it apart or take it apart and repart it.
Well,
I'd do it the way you told me to.
Right. my point being is they claimed that they liked my channel and what they'd seen, but they obviously didn't watch my channel because I'd already done a laser review on that laser. Yeah. And they wanted to send me one to do a laser review on.
Chris Nealon saying his CO2 laser has a 4 foot by 5 foot footprint. Takes room. Yeah. Now, but see, if I was making the kind of money that justified having a laser and or CNC, then I could afford to add to my shop. Just saying, or get a bigger one. You thought of something?
Yeah,
not really, Tommy.
I think Jerry had to remove part of his wall to get his laser in.
I don't know that I would enjoy that, Tommy, because you know I don't know if there's enough ideas for it to take off. I don't know. Larry says, I like the little laser that has a small tripod. Shay says, I need to get my channel's views up and get on again so I can get sponsors. Yeah, Shay and Jerry both lectured me for not being live, so that following weekend I went live. Just saying. Jerry says, Charles, my CO2 laser has 5K price tag. and they keep going up from there. I'm okay with that. If I even look for one, that means I'm doing well. So that's a good problem to have.
Instant fire.
I've had my fill of fires, but I'm a careful filler. The only roadblock for me is lack of comprehension skills. But between Jerry, Steve, Doug, blah blah blah, I just that or I find somebody knows what the hell they're doing, and I just produce the stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, having laser ain't all of it. Then you got to learn how to read the program. And
Yeah.
that's the problem I'm having with it right now.
That's what I'm saying. If things go well enough, I could hire somebody to do the crap. Right? Because my main thing, at least potentially, is designing. I'm not saying I won't do any production. I'm just saying I don't know. It all remains to be seen based on what. Yeah, I'm not trying not to get my hopes up, but I don't want to be bummed about it either. 80-watt Umtech. And I know when Tommy and I first started talking, I was a quote unquote Debbie Downer because I've got my hopes up so many times and blah, blah, blah. But, you want to hope for the best, but you don't want to put all your eggs into that basket and get deflated. And Doug moved one of my pilot holes again.
I'm looking to see if you missed any. I ain't found one yet.
Nope, you're welcome.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Everybody's
Got out bigger than,
Scroll Saw Cafe is Wes Balco. Hello, Wes.
What? Where is Strong South Cafe at?
I didn't see him either, but everybody's saying hi, Wes, so I scrolled up.
I see him. Oh, I found him. He's in there. Hey, Wes. He snuck in right over there, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, where were we here? West Podcast. They're talking about Jerry's laser and how Jerry's is bigger than Chris's. That sounds like a personal problem there, Chris.
Family.
Yes, it did sound wrong. See, it's not the size. It's how you
We
use
got
it.
women and children and sissy men watching. Y'all behave yourselves. We do have 16 people watching. Please don't hold back if you have any comments or questions.
Okay, I don't see any children, and the only woman in there is laughing. Well, the only other woman.
Well, not everybody comments while they're watching, and not everybody watches live. Just saying.
Oh.
I know you understand.
Uh-huh.
That, and I'm trying to keep my sponsor.
Oh. I can't kick you out. Only people kick you out is Shay and Herbie.
And,
Steve Miller. Yeah.
I would probably say maybe once or twice a year somebody gets kicked out, so it's pretty rare. That and every now and then YouTube has a glitch, and people threaten to have their lawyer outside my door while they're in Pakistan. That's actually kind of entertaining, watching people try to be tough in a chat.
And then somebody comes in here and gets kicked out with like 10 accounts.
Yeah. I don't.
That was funny.
I've
That
never
was
been
funny.
desperate enough to piss somebody off to come up with 20 accounts.
That was funny. I know you didn't think it was funny, but it was funny.
You talking about dark matter?
Yes.
Well, that was the last time I got pretty miffed. But worst problems to have. And I even called myself out for.
He did. He kept coming back with a different account.
I just, I regret that only because I overreacted to what I told people to calm down the topic. But when he went off on me, I lost my crap, and I don't regret that because
Yeah.
I don't like
And then they
disrespect.
banned him, and he come back, and they banned him, and he came back again. He kept coming back.
And Steve Nealon wasn't being a butt monkey. Somebody was going against the request I had made, and that's why yeah. So there's that.
It's like 10 different accounts.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. Once in a while I see him. He pops in here and there. He's not on anymore that much.
Yeah. Now, y'all know this. Those of y'all that know me know this about me. I almost never get mad unless I at least perceive I'm being disrespected. And sometimes I'm wrong in that, but yeah. Some of my closest friends have had to deal with that. When I'm wrong, I own up to it, by God. Both times I've been wrong. Just kidding.
It takes him a day or two. And he comes
sometime.
back after he unbans everything.
Yeah. I've gotten into it with Steve. I've gotten into it with Jerry. Well, gotten into it textually. Textually, is that a word? I got into it with Doug. I went off on Billy once. I've gone off on Herb. I have issues. And this, if I feel disrespected, almost never is actually intended that way. I just take it that way because, yeah. Hernial Media says, I found out you can report people that do that for ban evasion, and YouTube will take the accounts down permanently. Nice. You might want to warn him. Just like, I don't think in general I get mad way too easy. So when I do get mad, sometimes it's way too easy. That's about my only trigger is feeling disrespected. I'm not always correct in that it was disrespected. Just sometimes I perceive it that way. But y'all love me, so be nice. I have my flaws, but I own up to them. Just saying.
Jerry says, trust him. He gets mad way too easy.
That's what made me say that. I don't think I get mad way too easy, or I'd be mad all the time.
And Robin says something about be nice. I like that. I have no idea what she's talking about.
She's probably saying she prefers me when I'm nice, and I sound like a hothead, but it's only if I feel like I've been disrespected. In general, I don't have a temper. Most times, ever since that house fire, I do a lot of saying, well, it could be worse. Worst problems they have, blah, blah, blah.
Right. That's no joke, Robin. Robin says she gets mad way too easy.
I've never seen Robin get mad.
Oh, yeah, she quits talking. That's how you know Robin's mad. She won't talk to you.
One way to see when I'm mad on a live stream, unless I actually am verbal about it, I'll get really quiet. Tommy says I have to go put the kiddos to bed. Go ahead. If you want to read that, mister.
Nope. You took over. It's your fault. I'm just going to sit here and say nothing now.
I appreciate you being here, Tommy. Thank you for dropping by. Now you know what my beautiful voice sounds like. Tell the kids I said nighty night. They don't have a clue who I am, but what can you do? Alrighty then. See, for those that don't know me, they may be thinking, God, this guy has a temper issue. It's only when I feel disrespected. In general, I don't get mad just for the hell of it. Just saying.
See, Robin knows I'm not quiet when I'm mad.
Well, I'm not always quiet, but when I'm trying to bite my tongue, so to speak, I get quiet.
Generally, and Robin will probably agree, if I'm pushed far enough that I'm going to get mad, you're going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you heard about it, too. It's usually in text, but yeah.
put that in.
Kiss my butt.
I won't shut up. Ha. No, Robin's saying I won't shut up. Yeah, it takes me a minute to calm down, Robin.
Well, yeah, when I blow up, I blow up. But when I'm quiet, it's because I'm trying not to blow up.
When I'm mad. No, she knows. Well, because, I had some issues with somebody else, and then, of course, I was still mad. So Robin and Billy caught the brunt of it after I was done, I think.
I've never known you to have an issue with somebody.
I had an issue with someone. And I was in the right. But at the part, I got it. The narcissist turned around, tried to blame it on me, and I went off and unloaded.
Well, I won't say too much, but y'all know way back when me and Schmerity parted ways. I don't regret that on my part because I didn't do anything wrong. It sucks when you lose a friend, but what can you do, huh?
Well, I did.
I'm laughing at Jerry's comment.
I did lose a friend because they refused to stop doing what was bothering me.
Yeah.
So
it was.
I'm your friend, but I'm not going to stop doing it. Was what I was told.
I respect what you're. Yeah, I respect what you're saying, Steve Nealon. But there again, I don't know how to finish that sentence. I shouldn't let certain things get to me. Yeah. But I am happy that in general I'm not a hothead, only when I feel disrespected. But anyway, there's that. And the reason why I turned that piece is I want to do this curve visually. I want to watch it so I don't break that right there. If I do, we'll just change the design a little bit.
Cut that line first, silly man.
That's what I'm doing.
That way you got all the meat behind it holding on to it.
Now I can go wide of the line to avoid it, but I'm trying to stick to the pattern.
Yeah, but I was saying if you'd have cut down the other side first and then come back over it, it'd been flopping around too much. Right now you got all the meat holding it together.
Yeah, and that's also what can make veneer pop off is if you have the whole cut done except for that last line. It weakens the veneer.
No. What Robin's talking about, that was in person. It wasn't text or anything. I wasn't mad about the text. I was just tired of it, constant barrage of what was happening. And I said something, and I'm not very smooth about saying things. So,
well, what I respectfully
I don't think it would have mattered. It would have mattered if I'd said it differently. So
I respectfully disagree with Steve Nealon because to me, text is still communication. And if I feel disrespected, blah, blah, blah. And there again, I'm not always correct that it was disrespect.
You can't read, right, but you can't you can't read sarcasm or anything into text. So he's right in my book,
the way I see it is
text, you can take it personally because that's how you saw it, but that may not be how it was said.
Well, yeah,
in person, it may sound different. So
and I've said that when I'm wrong, I own up to it because I don't always perceive it correctly.
Yeah, but you can't hear sarcasm in text, is what I'm saying. So you would
If it
was a joke.
Now, not everybody does it this way, but when I mean it sarcastically, 9 times out of 10 I'll put LOL, so they know it wasn't meant. Anyway, there's that. Robin says I take everything to heart too. Sometimes I do. Larry says I just walk away, won't say a word because I need space to calm down because I'll start throwing stuff. Yeah, Jerry tells me that when he loses it, he starts throwing stuff. I've never witnessed it, thank God. And I have thrown stuff in the past, but I've broken things I didn't want to break. So in general, my temper is much better than it used to be. In some ways.
I've told you. Why are you so angry? You need a hug.
Who are you talking to?
You? I was reading somebody. Oh, Chris Nealon said need a hug.
I want a hug.
Group hug, Robinson. Group hug.
I'm secure enough in my sexuality. I don't mind hugging a guy hello or goodbye. But I won't like
Well,
hold
good.
on.
You go see my urologist next month for me.
I mean, I'm not like romantic hugging on a guy. You know, whatever floats your boat.
No. Well, you can go see my urologist for me next month then.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't like what he's done to you. I'm kidding. He helped you, but yeah, that was a joke.
I'm still hurting, and I'm not interested in that camera to go up there, so I need a go in for me.
Stunt double. Well, that's where you find out who your friends are that you want me to go. I like you, but I ain't gonna do that for you.
You don't need a camera in there?
As you can hear, folks, we have a sense of humor around these parts. We try to keep it family friendly, but every now and then we slip. But hope you'll consider subscribing if you're not already.
Did I slip?
No, I just generalizing for in case there's any new viewers. We got 13 people watching.
Usually you bring that up when somebody slips.
Nope.
Nope. Things are still healing in there, and he wants to go in and see if I have any of that keyword left in there.
Yeah.
So, and it still hurts, and I'm not sure I want a camera in there.
Yeah, I don't imagine that would help the pain. It might diagnose it.
I think because he had to burn everything out of there. So
Well,
I think that burn is still healing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that and anything they would do to deaden the hurt would hurt too. It's almost counterproductive.
well, I mean, it's not. It don't feel good. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
No, it's almost knee buckling pain. So.
I can imagine. But luckily I haven't had to deal with that, so I feel for you.
I mean, I guess it's quantity over quality at the moment, and I guess I wouldn't have too much quantity if I'd left the quality. You know.
Okay, we're missing some comments. You mind catching up for me, if you don't mind? And Chris, wait, Lynn is leaving us. Thanks for dropping by, Lynn. And Kate, I only read the family-friendly ones. He's proofreading. I can feel it.
He sensed that an upcoming slip. Oh, he sensed. Oh. Smile and say cheese. Good night, Len. Okay, I'm caught up.
No, because I didn't save some of these other ones where
Shay's a hugger. Did you get hugs?
not repeated hugs.
You, mister.
I got a hello hug. I got a hello hug, a goodbye hug, and I appreciate you hug. I initiated that one.
I'm tall enough to pick her up and run off, though.
God, I could not believe how tall she was.
I know she's tall. What are you, like 5'10", 5'11"?
Me, I'm 5'11". She's like 6'20". I'm just kidding. Come on now.
No, she's not 6 foot. She's 5'11", I think.
Well, Jerry, I'm just now hearing this because I usually hug Jerry hello, not like a double arm, but I'm just now hearing he doesn't allow. Anyway,
bang my big toe on the coffee table. It's not going to work.
that and to do that intentionally is kind of hard.
Well, so it's kind of like this. That's how it goes.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. And then your toes curl.
Oh, okay, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry lets me hug him because he's known me for years. Yay, me.
Well, I had cancer in my kidney. COVID hit. So I had that removed. They went in, they burnt that out. That was unbearable. So I didn't go back, and then I went back here since they, lightened the load on anything. So 2 years, and then that had relocated.
Yeah, glad it.
Load, yeah. So it relocated to my bladder, and there was quite a bit of it in there, and it was plugging up things and making things so you couldn't control it. Well, he went in and burned that all out, a month or so ago. And he said he got it all, but the scarring right now is just tearing me up.
I bet Shay, when I hugged her, she went, "Oh my!" I'm just kidding. I just wanted to make fun of her. No, I actually, and y'all may not think I'm a gentleman, but even when we were taking pictures, Shay may not. Well, no, I think she'll admit to it. I actually asked, "Is it okay to put my arm around you?" I do care what people think, to a degree. I didn't want any rumors, no nothing.
Well, it's been a month, but when they put that much burning to things and it's in liquid, it pretty much things are on fire when you start, really on fire when you run out, because the entrance to the urethra at my bladder had stuff there, so that muscle hurts really bad.
Yeah, and see, that's not unfamily friendly. That's just medical stuff, so I don't have no problem with that.
Right, but so the not being able to hold on to anything because it hurts so bad right there at that spot. That's where the muscle is that keeps everything from flowing, and so the stop and the go and it'll buckle your knees, but it's a burn. So. And probably a 3rd degree burn because it burned the cancer out of there.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry's incorrect there. He says, I think the healing is a bit slower due to the area. It cannot heal if it is wet all the time. That makes sense. Shay says she's 5'11", but I think she needs to remeasure because I thought I was 5'11", and she towers over me.
If you take your heels off, you're not.
Get a drinking straw and prop it open. My heels are only like...
Let me tell you, the camera crew that goes in there does not feel good when you're awake.
The heel on my boot is only about that thick. That's my boot. Okay, fam. All righty then.
No. I mean, I'm hoping for this thing.
It's a little hard. A little bit hard to hear you.
If it still hurts, I'm not going in. I didn't back away. Everything's right here. They can't hear me over your saw.
No, I've been hearing you over my saw. It's just there was a few sentences you were a little low volume there, but
sorry.
All good. No, I think Shay would back me up. I didn't want to assume anything was okay, so I even asked permission to put my arm around her for the picture.
Have a good night, Larry. Larry's out.
Hi, Larry. Thank you for dropping by.
I mean, right now it's I got to go back to make sure he did his job correctly and removed it all from me. And worst case scenario is he's got to go in and do some more.
Well, y'all knew about the series of surgeries I had. I got tired of messing with it. I said, you know what, I'm done. So I just stopped going to the doctor. I just lived with the. Jerry says you could have set your drinks on her head. 5'11", LOL. You are that tall, Shay. It's the first thing I noticed. But yeah, I mean, it sounds cliche to say she's all legs, but her legs are very tall. And the rest of her body's on top of those legs, therefore she's tall.
I don't understand. I mean, my urologist had said anything about my prostate, so I'm pretty normal on that. in that area, or he would have. I'm sure he would have. You know, he's in there. He would know.
Well,
You know?
while he was already being abusive.
Well, I mean, you're awake, and he says, "Oh, hey, look, there's your prostate," as he's going by it with a camera. You know.
Jerry, not to jump subjects, although I'm going to jump subjects. Have you been able to test your theory after whatever you piddled with on that printer, or are we not there yet? I'm not rushing. I'm just asking. Steve Nealon says Shay is 5'11" and had 4'6" of leg.
Well,
That is the first thing I noticed. Now, if I had stayed standing on the top step, I probably would have been taller than her, but yeah. No, it was good to find a meter.
you
That
gotta
was
find
cool.
shoes. My sissy soft feet don't touch the ground. I've always got shoes and socks on. I don't even walk in my house without shoes on.
The only person I've ever met besides David
slippers on
Gunn,
right
not many people know David Gunn, but the only person that I've ever met that it surprised me how short they were was Mark Lindsay. Because,
Isn't
you know,
Billy
you
short?
get used to certain camera angles. No, Billy's about my height, somewhere in there. He might be slightly shorter. I got to meet Chris Neal, and I had never seen his. I never knew what he looked
That makes
like,
her
and he
big.
walked right by me the day I met Billy, and he said something about pizza, and I thought he's just a stranger being talkative. Yeah, David Gunn. He hadn't been around a long time, but he was surprisingly short.
But she's got a 36-inch. Mine are 34, and I'm 6'1". Her legs are longer than mine.
Well, I wear 36 waist, 34 length. Hello, Dutchman. I believe your name is Jeff. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Do you walk on the heels of that? Because I mean, my inseam's 34, and I'm
So is
6'1".
mine.
You're not 6'1". You're 5 foot nothing.
No, I'm not. That's what I used to wear 36 length because it was in style to have crumpled up at the bottom, but I don't like that look anymore. So I wear 34 length, and that's quite normal. 36 waist.
Yeah, now I think mine is long or as long round as long as they are now anymore.
Jerry says mine are 30, so yeah. Oh, poor Jerry. He's so
The
cute.
Dutchman's Wood Shack out of Hawaii. Hello, Dutchman's Wood Shack.
We'll just say Jerry is fun size, although that comes out wrong, but yeah. Love you, Jerry.
New viewer there, mister, while you're ignoring me. The Dutchman's Wood Shack.
I said hi to Jeff. Jeff, yeah.
Is his name Jeff? Oh, okay.
So you're ignoring me. So just say it.
I don't know his name was Jeff.
Jerry
You didn't
said,
acknowledge me.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble acknowledging myself. I'm not even scrolling right now. Jerry says if I wore 36 length, it would be a onesie. That's funny. That's one of the things people tried to find to make me wear because y'all know I'd do it, but nobody could find a onesie. Well, his name isn't Jeff on there. It's the Dutchman's Wood Shack. I don't know if that plays into it, Robin. I don't know. That would be weird, Robin. Nobody's ever blocked you.
Just you, Charles.
You ain't wrong, Cletus. Oh, Shirley said that in person too. She said, "Y'all are a bunch of Cletuses." You know, the same impression she did. Yeah, that was funny. She's a sweetheart. She's just the same exact person in person as she is online. And break it up. And she drew in the dirt in front of my shop. And last time it rained, all that remains is the M. She wrote "Midnight Stroller" in the dirt. And I believe that's one of the pictures she took. And she figured out the spot that I checked the chicken. That's the most I'll say about that.
It's not like Dr. Pepper or what?
No, it's dead grass.
Dead grass? It was yellow?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't yellow. It was, yeah, pretty much. And the dirt she was drawing is because I used to have a pallet for a front step, and so nothing grew under there. And I very recently helped me make some steps there, so where the pallet was still has a bunch of dirt.
Oh, man. Robin, were you stalking Jeff? Apparently, Robin can't see him on her account. So now she's saying he blocked her. I got hacked.
That's why she said LOL. I said nobody's ever blocked you. Little joke there.
I think if you blocked me, whatever.
Well, yeah, hush. I just caught Jerry's comment before it went out. Oh yeah, I did joke to try to scare them. I said that's right. Yeah, that's funny. But then Shay got to looking around and said maybe over there, and then she didn't say it very loud, so I looked at her like hush, hush, hush. Because when it's dark outside, just right outside the anyway.
Oh my God, Robin. Calm yourself. She's probably sitting there pouting now. Poor Jerry. He's just sitting there in the silence.
One thing y'all might notice about Doug is he tends to hold back. I'm just kidding.
She blocked you. Who cares? Oh, the drama. Drama.
Why did she block you?
Because he blocked her.
Oh. I've never known anybody to be upset with Robin. Just kidding. Sorry. Okay,
Robin's having some issues.
We got to be nice here.
Yeah. We're not sure if Robin's angry over there for some reason.
Well, we don't want to poke it.
Not fired. I didn't block it. Maybe you should go check. Maybe it is you that blocked him. That's why you can't see him. Because if you blocked him, you wouldn't be able to see him. Maybe you did it.
What's funny is back when I blocked Robin, it took me forever to figure out how to unblock her on other areas. On Facebook, I knew how to unblock her.
Well, I know there's been people that have blocked me for whatever reason.
What?
And
You're so sweet.
If you are admin, and them idiots don't realize you can see it anyways.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they talk crap about you, you'd be like, hey, I can read that, right? You
Yeah.
know?
I had to dig a little deeper to figure out how to unblock on YouTube, but a lot of times blocking on YouTube doesn't hold out very long because like somebody you blocked is suddenly out there. Anyway. Yeah, my initial reaction when I'm upset is to block somebody Doug well knows, but I think with Doug I got over it by the next day.
Doug don't care.
Doug better care, dang it.
No, I didn't care if you blocked me. Whatever.
I'm sweet, you missed me, admit it.
Okay, I missed you.
Dang nabbit. Because you calmed down. So that's how I work.
There was only one person that had me blocked, and that bugged me because I had never been to their channel before. And when I did go, I couldn't write anything because I was blocked.
Chris Nealon is leaving us. Thank you for dropping by, Chris. No, the reason I blocked that's what I meant, Steve, because if I overreact, my first thing is to block them. It's like I ain't going to deal with this. And then when I've had time to think about it, I unblock them. because it's healthier to go through life making amends if you're in the wrong. That's why I haven't been blocked, folks. I won't read that out loud because it's family friendly, but yeah.
All right, Shay. Well, message me your phone number and I'll send you a picture of the inside of my shop.
Steve
Don't look at
Leland
all
says, it was only, I love you, Steve. It's only one time, Shay. Anyway, I can't go into detail on that topic because it's family
Robin
friendly,
blocked
yeah.
him. Robin, you're yelling at him and you're guilty.
What'd you block him for, Robin? Unless it's
Yeah,
gonna start a
Robin.
fight.
He's saying no. You better spit it out.
I've never what Steve Nealon said to Shay is funny
yeah,
because he usually doesn't even joke like that.
Yeah, it was Robin that had me blocked before I'd even come to her channel. She didn't block Jeff. It was me she had blocked. And that was the one that bugged me. The other people blocked me, I don't care, but I'd never even been to her channel, so
You were heartbroken when I blocked you too. Don't deny it.
Well, no, I was bugged to come to her channel. Come here, hang out with me, and then I couldn't comment.
I'm talking about me because you cherished our friendship, so you were torn up about it.
That's why you watch my videos. What did I build last week?
Oh, I've owned up to that quite a bit.
Yeah, some friends you
There ain't
are.
no denial here. I say that. Even my closest friends, I suck at keeping up with videos. I really do.
Don't worry, Robin. I understand you were coerced into doing it.
Now, I think most people that know me know that I tend to react and then think about it. And then if I'm wrong, I own up to it and try to mend it. But, my first step usually is to block somebody. And then if I calm down about it, blah, 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 I unblock and sorry.
He was mad and unmad before I even realized it.
Mad and unmad. You did too realize it. Doug won't say it, but he was.
I'm like, oh, look, he left the group. Oh, he blocked me too.
Now, Doug has thick skin or whatever, but I feel like me and Doug have grown closer, and so I just felt disrespected that day and blocked him. He should have been torn up about it.
You have to have thick skin doing this. You can't, because I get so many people come at me, and it's like it's ridiculous what they come at you for.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. In general, I feel like I have decent skin. It's if I feel disrespected. I mean, not from a dead stranger. I'll laugh at that. Y'all see me do that, but yeah, anywho, screw it.
I don't remember why he was disrespected. I think it was in his head.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Because you said something I know you knew I was in the chat, but you said
that's
something.
right. You thought I was talking about you, and I couldn't be talking about you if I knew you were there.
Yeah, but you said Charles, the blah, 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 and
I did.
To me.
You said talking behind your back. That was it. And I'm like, you're in the chat. I'm not talking behind your back.
Well, okay. I wasn't wrong for the disrespect. It's just you probably didn't mean it the way I took it.
You're right, because you can't determine sarcasm in a chat.
Yeah, well, you're still a butt monkey, okay?
Yeah, but you muncher. Yeah, you were giving me crap. That's right. You were giving me crap because I was talking behind your back. But you were part of the chat, so it's not behind your back.
But I wasn't there, so just say, gosh,
Whatever.
Charles,
You're
I was
still in
wrong.
chat.
You're
You
such...
can read it. If I did it on Robin's,
okay, but you can still say, you can still say, you could still say, Charles, you're one of my closest friends, and I'm really sorry that what I said hurt you. Oh, I thought this was the Brady Bunch. Sorry. Stop shaking your head. You're the world's smallest violin saying, kiss my butt.
Crying you a river.
You love me, Doug. Just say it.
Uh-huh.
Tell the world I'm a good friend.
You're not a good friend. You don't watch my videos. You don't
Oh,
comment on my
then
videos.
in that case, I have no friends. I almost never watch videos.
Here I am watching your live stream that takes 2 hours now.
Well, Lord Jeebus.
I didn't see you in my premiere last week. Nope.
I didn't even know about it. I'm telling you, I had.
Well, you know what? Because if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button, you'd have known about it.
9 times out of 10, when I get a notification, I'm not near a computer.
You got one in your hand all
the time. Charles. Okay, whether or not I watch somebody's video, if that determines friendship, then I'm a horrible friend. Even if I like somebody, I'm not good at keeping up with videos. Now, y'all tell him to hush.
I'm good at making arguments. Ask Robin. She's watching.
But I've said that from day one to my friends. I suck at keeping up with videos.
Yeah, ask Robin. I'm good at winning arguments.
Well, I'm not always. And you say I have my phone, blah blah blah, but I don't do much on my phone except for Messenger and text.
Yeah, no, you texted me. I'm like, who the hell's texting me?
Well, I mean, because like I don't generally do YouTube through phone unless I'm in bed about to lay down, go to sleep. I mean,
don't watch me while you're in bed, please.
I almost never do that. That's my point. Thank you.
Oh.
Good Lord, Duck.
Relaxing with his thoughts. This is what the government's teaching Charles.
I don't even know what that meant. I do almost nothing on my phone because I just prefer a desktop, and I hate messaging back and forth on a phone because I don't type that quick on a phone. On a computer, I can type quite quick.
I'm just giving them a hard time, Steve. I don't really care if he watches it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the first to say I suck at keeping up with people's videos. One of those good intention things, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not around where I can watch it on a desktop anyway.
I just like to watch him squirm, Steve. That's why I'm giving him a hard time.
And he doesn't want to look weak, is why he won't admit he was completely crushed when I blocked him. Okay, maybe not completely crushed.
I mean, Jerry, only a percentage of your subscribers are actual people that follow you.
Yeah, I have 7,000 plus subscribers, but I'm not complaining. I'm just stating.
Right. So
most of my videos only top out around 100 and 150 views. I mean, not every subscriber watches and blah blah blah.
Right. So you have a core subscribers of about 150 people. So mine, is 8,000, I think, 5,000 to 8,000 on top of my 125,000 subscribers.
I'd be happy to have 8,000 per video. Good Lord.
But that's but you look
percentage
at my
wise,
so,
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So 112,000 of them aren't there. Where are they at? Why don't I get those views every week?
Yeah. I'm laughing at Jerry, but we won't go into that because it's
He doesn't want your videos either.
Yeah, same here, Herb.
He does. Yeah.
Unless it's a live stream. If I'm watching a live stream, I'll comment, but
I think Jerry.
I almost never comment on a project.
Extracurricular activities. Sure. Okay.
I'm not the only one keeping the industry alive. Let be honest here. Anyway, so let's talk about Scroll Saw. Remember that? Yeah, cool. My back's starting to kill me, but I'm trying to tough it out here. All right.
Well, I mean, so like Shay was talking about laser sponsor. So you got to look for those core viewers, and that's what these companies are looking at. How many views you get every week, So my core viewers are 5,000 to 8,000 viewers, and these people are beating my door down here. Do this, and I've turned down so many of them. It ain't funny
because I'm popular. Yeah.
Well, no, I just didn't want to do it.
I'm just kidding. I'm envious of that many views, but it is a low percentage. I get it.
It is, and then so I started Scroll Saw, and I found, all right, well, this laser would be kind of cool, and I wouldn't have to draw these patterns out.
I hear you, Jerry. Yeah. Now all of y'all know that I tend to let depression take over my life, and I'm trying to fix that. So yeah, I mean, nothing on my channel is consistent because of stupid. Yeah. Anyway. But all I can do is try to fix it from here, not the past. Ain't nothing I can do about that, I tell you what. I sit here and joke about how everybody's mean to me, but they're here watching, so there is that. Sometimes I got to remind myself of those little things. Even on the live streams, there's a core group that joins it live. And I think we all know that. I've had people that I'll meet or family that I haven't seen in forever or former family. And they'll say, yeah, I watched your live stream such and such. I said, well, why didn't you say anything? Not everybody's into chatting. I get it.
Say hi to Batman, Charles.
Hello, Batman.
You weren't doing my job. You didn't read that.
I thought that was Russ. When you said Batman, but then
Russ?
I saw. No.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be Russ.
No, Batman is saying, you guys are great. Fun watching. I'm subbing right now. Thank you for that. So sorry if my spelling is a little off. I had a stroke a couple of months back. Love you guys. Thank you, Batman. Sorry about your stroke, but you're very much welcome to be here. And great to have you. All righty then. No, Batman was just something we called Russ. But I don't think Russ would take the time to make a new account just to be Batman. I haven't talked to Russ in forever either.
I haven't seen Russ nor Herbie nor any of them since they quit with the Hangouts.
Herbie checked on me earlier. I talked to John once or twice. That and the scroll off. But yeah, Russ hasn't been. I haven't been in a Hangout in quite a long time, other than that last one with Dale.
Nobody's been in a Hangout in a long time.
Yeah.
They canceled Hangouts. Nobody's been in one.
Well, I call it Hangout because we're hanging out, but yeah, the StreamYard stuff. I haven't been in one of those in quite a while. I don't mean to. It's a reaction. When I'm depressed, I back away from everybody. It's not personal. Jerry says I just had to drop 1,800 plus email. The business account got messed up. Good lordy. He found an email in junk who does not put anything in the about line. Well, alrighty then. Well, I've won the Malaysian lottery twice in the last month. I didn't want to brag.
Really? Doing good
Yeah.
then, huh?
Yeah. Didn't even have to play it. That's what's cool. I like those odds. And there's a couple princes, not princesses, but princes that have left me some money. All I have to do is send my contact information. So yay.
Oh yeah. Send me your bank account info so I can steal anything you got in it.
Yeah. It's kind of sad for those people that aren't internet savvy enough to know that's common and they fall for it.
They do it all the time with PayPal. They do it with my email. Every time you turn around.
That or Home Depot or Lowe's or somebody will say, yeah, we've been trying to reach you. Yeah, well, good luck with that, Sparky. What they don't realize is the account they're sending the message from shows up.
Yeah. Well, I had one that was really close to Google.
Yeah.
And I contacted Google because I am partners with Google, you know. And I'm like, is this legit? You know, do I need to do this? And they're like, let me check.
Jerry's saying I have no less than 5 hot catfish after this. Most of the spam hot model blah 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 friend requests I get on Facebook, you know, I think the funniest one I ever got, because they usually use 2 names like Mary Tom or, you know, something stupid. But the funniest name I've ever gotten from a supposed hot girl was called Comfort Grease. It's like, really? Did you just look up 2 words in the dictionary and throw them together? Good God. Comfort Grease? I wouldn't be seen in public with a girl named Comfort Grease. That's funny right there.
You just wouldn't tell anybody about it, that's all.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, they are related to a prince that I inherited millions from, so there is that. Sometimes you just got to fake it to make it, you know what I'm saying? Comfort Grease. What kind of spam name is that? I like those guys that'll they'll play along with the spammer just to keep them going. And if they're good with computers and stuff, they'll bust them.
Yeah, especially when they're outside the building talking to us. You're in this room, in this building, at this address. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Say hi to Nancy, Charles.
I did. I said hi. Hi. I ain't your dancing monkey, mister.
That's just an in general hi.
Hi,
That's like coming
Nancy.
into chat at the beginning of a video or a live and going, hey, everybody, and calling that good. No, you got to say everybody's name.
Well, thank you. People are on pins and needles waiting on me to get started. That's a joke. I'm not that arrogant.
You can't go live, Robin. Robin's going live right on top of Charles. Oh, my. Robin, you cannot go live on top of Charles.
Mr. Doug, speaking of Mr. Batman, hi.
His ears is ringing, weren't they?
Hi,
What is
Christopher.
happening? What's happening?
Whole lot of night. I missed you. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I know you've been hiding out with the in crowd, I guess.
No, I've been by myself because of good old depression. How the heck have you been?
Mm.
You want to tell people they can find you in the event that they're looking?
No, they're not looking.
right there.
I hate it when people turn me down when I ask them if they want to tell people.
Oh, well, if you found me, there wasn't nothing to see.
I don't know what's going on between you and Jerry, but it says, Russ, how was that bath we got earlier?
I gotta see what the heck he's talking about.
I guess the weather.
Do you get rain?
Just a couple sprinkles.
Well, dang good to see you again, Mr. Rush.
I'm so glad you got me off of big
Parking
screen.
lot, dude. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Well, I thought you was going to introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Russ with a C. Blah, 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 blah. But no, just left me hanging.
He's happy being little under.
Yeah, I prefer to be little. You know, I'm carrying too much.
You're not doing it. I
No,
see you still
Jerry.
got your hair though. I
Yeah.
seen a picture of you working in your garage, and I'm like, did Russ cut his hair off?
Not a chance.
I'll be the
And then,
ponytail.
Not a
Yeah.
chance.
What
it
is
must have
there?
been- It must have been wrapped around the other side of you because at the picture
Yeah.
it looked like you had short hair. I'm like, oh,
What
I
has
probably-
kept you from cutting your hair?
I don't want to. I like long hair.
I do too, but
Always
my
have.
hairline's proceeded to the back of my freaking head. I'm just kidding.
I'm not there yet. No, it looked like it was gonna rain. I mean, hard here,
Yeah,
and it. I mean, it just barely misses the windshield, and that's it.
Good lordy.
We'll probably
used-
get it later.
I used to have hair about the length of Russ's, and I cut it for a girl. I will never do that again. Of course, it's never going to grow that much again.
I have a lot of them that want me to keep it, and some of them that don't.
But you remember Steve Combs for the longest time had that 20-foot beard.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he cut it off finally.
yeah, he looks better without it.
That's what I told him.
Well, Russ was the one that told me I looked homeless with that big bushy beard I had.
Oh man, that was disgusting.
Why don't you hold back a little bit, Sparky?
Don't make me do that when I'm trying to drink.
He waited to Russ was drinking for his with that. He was
Well, I do kind of owe you a few there, Russ.
One or two, that's about all.
By the time you
It wasn't
tried to
only
get-
me, it was Herbie. Herbie got you more than I did.
Yeah,
what?
I almost fell for that, Doug, because you don't usually do it.
Jeff said, nice work there, Charlie.
Thank you, sir.
I had no idea who Jeff was.
The Dutchman's Wood Shack.
See, Doug, that's how you keep up with comments. Sorry. No, one habit Doug had for a while there, he would read the comments, but he was reading them to himself and responding to them.
I've done that a few times. Hello, everybody.
How the heck are you?
Nancy.
Yeah,
and-
see, that's
and
the Batman
Steve.
Doug thought you were.
Yeah. And Herbie. And Jim. And Jerry. And now, Jeff.
Yay.
Yay.
It's cuter when I say it, bro.
I know it is.
Yay.
I can't do that. Yeah, I got a couple of the grandkids here, so I probably won't be able to stay long before they come busting in here.
Well, you're in luck because I don't know how much longer I'll be here, but I'm going to try.
Well, I could be able to hold my eyes.
I just got on Facebook. I didn't even know I had a message until just now.
I knew the second I sent it that you had a message.
Hey, we got another pretender in the comments down there.
No, he's a real feller.
No, he calling himself Batman. I take offense to that.
Well, come on now. The guy doesn't know you. He's going to think you're being serious. Batman, what is your name, by the way? Jeff says, I apologize for saying blah, blah, but again, I did not block anyone. Robin read what I sent you. Oh, by the way, you have blocked me twice, so maybe...
It's you, but whatever. I've been out of town for 2 months.
All right.
Well, you been over there in Hawaii?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii?
Mm-hmm.
The proper term is Hawaii. Just saying.
Yeah, but you know the rednecks in Texas, like yourself, they always say it the other way.
Red, I don't know what he's talking about over there, folks.
I'm not sure. Robin's been gone for a minute, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, Jeff. She's not around, and yeah,
There
if we
she
can,
is. We're here for Reagan.
I understand getting upset, but if we can try to, take it down a couple notches, I'd appreciate it. I know it's easier said than done.
There's Robin. See what you said.
Herb says check your phone there, Sparky.
I'm a checking, buddy. I'm a checking. I don't see nothing on the messenger. Let me check them emails.
You know what?
Ooh. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Well, hello, Teresa.
Duggan saying hi, and Charles said hi.
Alrighty then. I understand 100%, Jeff. We've all been there.
I just showed you the puppies, but I moved them outside. So
Batman's name is Lewis.
Lewis.
That's Luis.
Oh, okay. It probably is Louise.
But Batman has been his name since he got bit by one when he was 7. And now he's 40. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I stand corrected. You now have the title, buddy.
I was about to say, Russ, I think he outranked you on that one. Russ just had a voice issue, but good Lord, I think he earned that one.
I'm not Batman.
He stepped out really
I'm
fast, didn't he?
Batman.
I stand corrected. I've given up the title willingly.
All right. Didn't you give away your eye candy for a little bit? Oh, when John shaved. Yeah. You
Hang on a
stick
minute.
around, Jeff, please.
Well,
Well-
it looks like
It's up to you.
old Jeff ain't too happy.
Yeah, and I got no room to judge, but we do have to kind of control it for the sake of family friendly and just happiness. But I get it. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Jeff. You are appreciated, sir.
Good night, Jeff. Nancy wants to know how her dog's doing, Doug.
They're outside. That's how they're doing.
He means they're
I'll
doing
show you
good,
on, bro.
Nancy.
You see, they're no longer here because she was waking me up every 2 hours to go outside.
Jeff, I don't know what I did, but I don't know why you'll unsubscribe, but it's your call. But I don't know why you would want to unsubscribe. I didn't do anything. Anyway, Jeff, thank you, Lewis or Louise, however you say that. Jerry says, well, I know that's why I was asking to tone it down a little bit, Jerry. But Jeff, I mean, I know you're upset, but no reason to. Screw it. I'm not going to beg, but you've been appreciated. All righty then. Ain't life grand.
So she's doing good. I feel bad that she's out of the kennel, but I was not getting any sleep, and not getting any sleep makes Doug an angry person.
This makes me tired. Come on now.
Well, she was waking me up every 2 hours, and I understand why after watching her out there in the kennel, what she was doing. Because there was no poop in that kennel over there. So she's waking me up every 2 hours to go outside and bark it up, you know. But I was like, this has got to stop. I can't sleep. I'm mad at everything, and so I put her out in the kennel. So right now we're trying to wean the puppies off of it. So I'm feeding them wet dog food with yogurt in it, so they get the probiotics, and we're going to try to wean them from her. Because once they start eating food, she'll stop cleaning up the food. You know.
I know you're being specific, but I used to have a temper about everything, and I don't know what caused that, and I don't know what changed to where it's only happened.
Well, I did too. And I know what caused it. And it made me an angry person.
Yeah. I don't know what fixed me either. When I say fixed, it's because I don't get them out get mad at all the time about everything. It's just pick and choose now. But yeah,
No, I was mad at everything for a while. You know, I didn't take the normal course of action that most people do. I went the other direction.
yeah.
Most people find God. I did not.
I hear you.
So, and yeah, I was angry for a while. It took me a long time to get over that. So.
I don't know what started my bad temper, but it never turned physical. But luckily, and I know we talked earlier about how easily I get mad, but that's only related to disrespect. But in the past, I got mad over the stupidest crap, and
Well,
I'm glad
yeah,
that changed about me.
I used to. I had to learn how to not and just laugh it off.
Yeah, I think it's just a part of, for lack of a better way of putting it, growing up. I just picked my battles. All right.
He's gonna go test it.
Thank you, Jerry. Now, it may do good for about 10, 20 prints, but I'm just kidding. Actually, that does happen. But by God.
He said he scraped all the nicotine out of it.
Yes, it wasn't that much. Come on now. All right. Is it Louise or Lewis, Batman? I mean, I don't know how you could say which one it is in text, but
I want to put these on
He's
the
probably
Well, I'm
not
saying if it's Spanish, it's Luis.
yeah, my guess was Lewis, but
What do you know from nothing?
yeah, and Russ is smarter than I am, so there's that. Robin, I've been trying for years, but I'm that's almost my only trigger is taking things personally. That's on me. But yeah, you're not wrong. Anywho, we're almost done with this, Rose. Oh my God.
Why did the Valley Girl just come out of you?
I don't know. I'm so random. Half the time I try to talk British or Australian or Middle Eastern, all kinds of stuff. I just got a bunch of weird voices.
He's gonna gag himself with a spoon soon.
Oh my God. Now, imagine if all my voices had a different personality with them. That'd be even weirder.
Oh, they don't.
Nope.
Now.
It's all attempted humor. But I thought I could do impressions until Russ informed me I sucked at about half of them.
There was glass all over that floor.
I know.
It was terrible. We had a lava lamp in there.
One is people.
One of them or all three of them probably were wrestling, and somebody knocked it over, and then glass went everywhere.
I was about to say, notice he said had.
Yeah, had.
I remember one time I had as a kid, I had the bright idea of poking
Broke the light bulb.
Okay, well that's good then.
I had
That's
the
even
bright
better.
idea
You could replace that.
I had the bright idea of poking a nail into a glow stick. It spurts out, and if you turn off the lights, it looks like a galaxy in your bedroom. Don't ask me how I know that, even though I just revealed how I know that.
Hello,
I'm
Shay.
glad you finally got that out.
Robin, let me ask you a question. Why are you going to go crafting with Indiana Jones in your 90?
I'll let her explain.
I don't understand that. I must be missing something.
The theme
Because it's
is,
after midnight. Everybody's in their night clothes at that time of night. That's why.
you don't want me in my night clothes.
No comment. No. Can't touch that.
No, don't want to. Dude.
Clean up what, Robin?
I'm sure my parents did. I was a child.
Robin says, yes, they're doing a collab crafting at night, so I guess that's where the 90 comes in.
Well, I think the theme is pajamas or something. I don't know, but to each
Uh-huh.
their own. By God, if they want to have fun with that. don't think we've talked in a few months there, Russ.
Seems like it's been a while.
This is one of those depressions that stuck around
Hello,
quite
Denise.
a while now. And I can't even really put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Shay's asking, what's a 90?
That'll be a nightgown. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Denise. Hello, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise. I said hi a minute ago. I thought she was popping in on the show.
I think Shaylee might be being facetious by asking what a 90 is, but
Yeah.
we won't go into detail because I don't know what's allowed to be public. Although anyway, we're gonna mess around and finish this rose except for where the signature is.
Oh, really? You've been going
Not
for 2.5 hours?
No, not the whole project, just this
Oh.
rose. Because my signature's there, so I don't want to
There's
finish it yet.
regular in there.
I'll get him in a minute.
I'll be sleeping.
Pawpaw. Someone's home.
Oh, I'll be right back.
I heard Paw.
I don't know if they
Is
still
that-
make those or not. Okay, I think Robin just meant pajamas. But I can't do a show where I wear what I wear to bed, and I'll just leave it at that.
I can, but nobody needs to see that.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to reveal too much, and there might be people that want to see that, but I can't please them.
10, 20 years ago, yeah, I showed it up, but I'm not pretty anymore.
I'm pretty as all get out. That's why I don't get on camera. I don't want to make a bunch of people jealous.
Uh,
Oh, ready then. Yeah, I gotta restart that cut because I don't want the skull to hit the back of the saw, so I'm gonna change the angle that I'm cutting this at. Alrighty then. I don't know if they make 90s or not. That's not in my wardrobe choices. Says the guy who has a one-piece bathing suit. Anyway, we don't want to start any weird rumors.
who then wore it to a hangout.
Well, I know what Shay is saying because I always thought of a 90 as it's like a little short dress thingy that you sleep in. But I have sisters, is why I know about that. Y'all don't start no rumors or any rumors, whatever.
Chase said she didn't see anymore.
If my back wasn't hurting and I was more awake, we'd finish this tonight. But I'm hungry and my back's hurting.
I make sure I wear my, deer hide loincloth in bed.
What's Jerry getting on about them bears for? Which bears is he talking about?
He might be talking about changing the subject.
Okay, okay.
Because I know there's a couple of us that, at least a couple of us that can't go into our wardrobe in sleep time.
No, I'd like to get into my wardrobe. Though. He just doesn't want to watch the cartwheels.
Hey, I'm proud of that, by God. I've done it for the people and for comedy, and I think I succeeded.
Jerry, you're going to have to explain to me what a Mandalorian Funko Pop is.
Mandalorian.
I know what
Funko Pop-
Mandalorian is.
Okay, well, Funko Pop's kind of like a little stubby toy. That
Is it?
came out wrong. I'll let him explain it.
Okay.
I don't always think before I talk.
I've never heard of.
It's like a.
Nancy's asking him if he posted a picture.
He probably did. I stay in the dark alley, Jerry. Don't be lying.
Yeah, Miss Shay says she can't wait to get hers. It's so cool.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but if y'all ever followed The Mandalorian this season, it sucks.
Really? I haven't started the season yet.
This season, it seems like their script is so generic, and everything about it. It's just so weak this season. I watched 3 episodes that I ain't watching anymore. I just can't get into it anymore.
I haven't started them yet, so. Nancy, I saw that crochet version of Shay. Look good.
I hope you made it 20 feet tall. Just kidding.
At least
Oh,
6
I don't know
foot.
if you knew that, Russ, but I actually met her.
I saw your
in-
pictures.
yeah, and she's freaking tall.
Yeah, she's tall.
I expected her to be tall for a girl, but she's tall for a human. It may just be her proportioning that makes her look so tall. I don't know, but okay, the way Jerry is explaining it, it's a cartoonish style toy. I have collected all the Mandalorian series. About the and they released a new one with Speeder with Grogu. Grogu is Baby Yoda. For those who don't know that, have not gotten it yet. Okay, I got. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't cut that yet because that's where the signature is.
Steve says you are assuming that Shay is human.
Hey, what's that?
Uh,
Bryson's right there. What was that?
I think
Why-
that's the
why
first
would-
thing I think that's the first thing I actually verbally said to Shay was, "God, you're tall." I don't remember, but I just remember being shocked. Yeah.
Bryson.
I didn't say that, but I stood on my tiptoes and I still had to look up.
I did too. And they called me out on it in public that I was standing on my tippy toes. And then her hair went in my face, and I ate it for a little bit.
Come on, man. Shay says now she feels like a weird human girl.
You are a weird human girl, but that's a
She's just
compliment.
tall.
No, I meant
That's
that
all.
as a compliment. We're all weird.
I beg your pardon. You're a good egg. Here's an egg. Shay
Hard-boiled
said
ones.
she is real. I can sense other aliens.
Yeah, she don't sleep much. I don't know when she sleeps. Because her and I have had way back when we had conversations at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I can't
You
keep
go,
a
Nancy?
consistent sleep schedule for anything.
Are you looking, Nancy? I got one of the doggies in the room. Winnie's here. Winnie! I have food, therefore Winnie is my best friend right now.
Now I'll cut around the signature here since I'm in the area, but I won't cut the actual signature till I'm at the end.
Have you still not got one with the husky colors yet?
Yeah.
A small one?
Andy, we got quite a few of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one should be dumping some soon.
But I can say if she is an alien, her lair is most likely in her closet. I deduced that a long time ago.
Dude, she can't get out of her closet sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, you can't say come out of the closet.
Oh no, I had to help her out of the closet.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Neither she go. Oh, I dropped it.
she closed the door. Nobody was home, and it didn't have a knob on it.
Mm.
One time she blocked herself in with a desk.
Mm.
I offered to wrestle Madison, but she didn't take me up on it.
You might lose.
Yeah. I said her and Shay should wrestle, and she said, "Let's go." And Shay chickened out.
No, she's a trained wrestler now. You got to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she didn't take me up on it because I do better cartwheels than I do wrestling.
Shay said she would kick her butt. Meaning Madison would kick her butt.
Well, for one, Madison's closer to the ground, easier to balance. Well, okay, her main body mass is closer to the ground. 'Cause if we're all standing on the ground, we're all the same height from it. But yeah, you know what I mean. Again,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
believe
cut.
you do.
I'm gonna cut around my signature, but not cutting the actual signature yet,
Why not?
because signatures you're supposed to sign things when you're done with them.
Oh, you got to do it that way. Okay.
Of course, in past live streams, I've been known to cut that out while I was in the area,
Yes.
but I'm not Bob Ross. I mean, I want to be like Bob Ross, not the afro, but sign it when I'm done. But it's not getting done in 30 minutes, obviously.
You give yourself 3 hours.
No, I just till I either my
Chase-
hunger
Chase
or
is
tired or back pain that dictates how long I.
Shay says everyone thinks she's going to be a giant. It's not true, Shay. I just think they're all midgets.
Mm-hmm.
She
This
says
one
she's
is-
5'11", but I'm 5'11", so she must have bad measuring devices. That or I'm in denial.
Nancy says she can crochet you an afro, Charles, if you want to wear it.
No, you need to make one for me. Well, you don't need to. I want you to make one of me with a cowboy hat on, but I don't know how well that can be crocheted. It'd probably be like a floppy hat.
Put some stiffener on it.
Stiffener. Use hairspray or something. I used to use hairspray in the 80s, just saying.
Wow. I never did.
Well, I had that flowing feathered back hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was a guinea pig for my aunt.
God, I missed my hair.
I got all my hairdos done for practice.
You no longer have to worry about that.
I never had to. I had perms and everything. My hair was always getting done so they could practice for what everybody wanted when they came to get their big hair.
I don't remember the last time I got a professional haircut because when you shave your head, it's not that hard to do. Yeah, almost. If a piece is large enough like this one, I will incorporate my signature into. I'll leave some of the detail out on some designs to leave room for my signature, or I'll alter that.
I think he's stuck in that signature. Keep talking about it.
Hey, I'm making topics here, sir. I still got to be careful because I don't want to misshapen. I don't know if I used that correctly. Never mind. I don't want to alter the shape of my signature. I can't read my own writing.
In other words, he don't want to flub it up.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, Weenie? Are you Nancy? Are you looking, Nancy? There's one right there. There's Winnie. Oh, Nancy's in here. Winnie. Winnie. What are you doing? Winter storm? Oh, there's no winter storm. It's a thunderstorm. He's not my friend anymore. They ran out to eat all the food. What are we gardening this year, Shay? We're going to have a garden competition? It's going to be difficult against me, though, because, you know, I did run an indoor garden for a while. About 10 years.
Well, that make you a better judge than it would be a participant, right?
Yeah. Well, I still have to work out.
Mm. Well, Denise, it's in the 80s over here.
We
Yep.
haven't even really had winter. We got a couple of snows that all melted like the next day or two.
No, it ain't. But
It's 75
That's
according
big.
to my computer.
the other day it was 88.
Yep. And here,
It is.
Minnesota is having winter storm warnings.
Got to 80
It's 56 right here.
And got up to 80 today. It would look like rain. Sorry, Denise.
Our forecast
Pink.
for the week.
I like to see
57 today.
Oregon with the all that.
Pretty
but
much any
I don't
home
wanna live
improvement.
there.
Shay, any home improvement store, even Walmart, will have stuff like that. So I don't know about one place being better than another, but places like Walmart, you'll get it cheaper because, you know, yeah.
Well, Denise, I
Last
did
year,
time out there in California, so I know about Northern California. I'm sure Oregon's much better than that.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Ken's
Ken.
still at it for a little while.
Hey, man, why'd you stop?
Took a drink.
Oh,
Mr. David Jones,
what
Portal
the blue
Woodworks
Vegas
has
sound
joined us.
like is going on in here?
we scrolling.
Apparently, John went to Build-A-Bear, you guys.
Hello, Squid.
Look at that goofy picture. Did you all have John on Facebook? Look at that goofy picture. He went to Build-A-Bear.
Well, he is spending time with his niece. Come on now.
Oh, no, I just, yeah, no. Yeah. Somebody reminded him that he's 51.
You know, when I first met my stepdaughters, I let them put nail polish and makeup on me. I had to look pretty.
I wish we had video of that.
Yeah, 'cause y'all be so nice with it, wouldn't you?
Oh, it'd be spread all over the internet, bud.
Absolutely.
Oh, but that's a good-looking saw you're coming up with.
Who's Portal Woodwork?
David Jones.
David Jones? Okay.
Yeah.
Batman's back.
He wants to know if it's okay if he adds you as a friend on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Pull away.
Anybody's welcome to have me as a friend.
Do you hear that? The house is
Oh,
shaking
we can
from all
rustle
that
up some
thunder.
folks.
We're getting thunder down. Oh yeah, the red blobs are moving right in on top of it. This is what we're getting there. Where'd you go, Russ? See that? No snow. Lots of rain though. We're getting lots of rain. The walls were just shaking out there. We're gonna look at it. Oh, that's why. Bye, Robin. Have fun.
Yeah, the news channel I listen to on iHeartRadio is based out of Minnesota. Is how I know they're dealing with winter storm warning, or at least at the time I was listening.
Hey, on the other side of that lake's a totally different story for me.
Yeah.
The lakes keep our state warm. We don't get that deep freeze, frigid weather that they get over there.
Yippers.
I mean, I've been over there in Minnesota at minus 30 degrees, and we don't see those temps on this side of the lake.
Thank you for dropping by, Robin. Have fun in your jammies. I hate to do this with 12 viewers watching, but I'm getting hungry, tired, and my back hurts. But I hope y'all will consider subscribing and click on that bell, hit on the word all. I'm going to try to do at least one live stream a week, if not more. Trying to get back in the swing of things. I hope you'll consider a thumb up, share, blah, 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 stank, and all that other traditional stuff. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate everybody taking the time to be here. Thank you to Russ. Thank you to Doug. And shoot, I can't think of what to say.
There it is.
Y'all, yay! He looked right at his camera too. Look at that.
You didn't see all the previous ones. Trying to get it right.
Yeah, I probably would have laughed if I had.
Scroll off.
I'm back behind my webcam and I can point right at it. Anyway, appreciate everybody taking the time to be here. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. And sorry if you just got here, but we'll be back. What?